guest of honor here. He is a man of his words, and being from Bangladesh, I know he is dear to my heart because he fights for the underprivileged. He fights for the people whose voices are not heard that well. He is the congressman from the 9th district, Honorable Congressman Al Greene. Please welcome him.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. And I say brothers and sisters because I really am your brother. I really am your brother. I'm your brother because one creator of all of creation created all of us, and that one creator wants all of us to live in harmony. We are brothers and sisters. We are one, and it's time for us to acknowledge our relationship so that we can live together in harmony on this planet that we call Earth. We are brothers, we are sisters, we are relatives, and we are duty bound to love each other.
Very good.
I am so honored to be here tonight with my colleague Sheila Jackson Lee. Was not that a wonderful presentation? Give her another expression of appreciation. I'm honored to be here with the mayor who has had to leave us, with a council member who will have an opportunity to speak to us, and with all of you. And I want you to know that what Dr. King said to us many years ago is as true today as it was when he said it. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Injustice in Bangladesh is a threat to justice right here in the United States of America. We've got to make sure the people of Bangladesh are treated with justice. They must be treated fairly. Low wages in Bangladesh, taking advantage of people there, is a threat to people everywhere. We've got to make sure that wages for everybody are the same. We've got to raise the wages in Bangladesh so that people can get a decent day's pay for a decent day's work. We have to do it. We can do it in this country. And I want you to know this. America is a great superpower. We are. But the great question of our time, as it relates to America as a superpower, is not whether America as a superpower can police the world. We have demonstrated that we can police the world. That is not the great question that America has to answer. The great question of our time that we have to answer is not whether a superpower can police the world. The great question is, can a superpower bring peace to the world? That's the great question of our time. And we've got to use our clout as a superpower, not to just police, but to go to the far corners of the world and to be of assistance so that we can bring peace. We've got to make sure that after every hurricane, every cyclone, the people that are impacted by it, that they receive the necessities of life immediately, if not sooner. We can no longer delay helping people who need help. It's time for us to use our power to help those who are powerless. We've got to take care of the people of the world, and we can do it. And finally, I want to say this. I didn't come to give a long speech, but my heart has been touched. And I want you to know this, that as I go back to the Congress of the United States of America, and I am there in part of the Bangladesh community here in Houston, Texas, this organization formed in 1978 nationally, 1987 in here in Houston locally. As I go back, I don't go back to represent some people in my district or some people in this country. I go back to represent everybody in the United States of America. Whether you are a citizen or not, I am your congressman because you are in this country and you deserve representation in the Congress of the United States of America. I'm there to represent everyone in this country. immigration laws reformed that are not going to just benefit some. We've got to treat everyone who is trying to get into this country the same. We can't have special privileges for some while requiring others to jump through additional hoops. Let's reform immigration and make it possible for families to have reunification right here in the United States of America. And I will take this message to the Congress because I'm your congressperson. And I will leave you with this. We who have been blessed, who have the opportunity to be at an event like this tonight, who have the ability to traverse this country, we have a duty and a responsibility and an obligation to help those who are least fortunate, less fortunate than we are. It is our duty, because we have been blessed, to be a blessing to others. And if we are going to fulfill this mission and be a blessing to others, we must not forget those who have not been as fortunate as we've been. That is a part of our calling. That is a challenge that I accept, and it is a challenge that I pass on to you. Let us never forget those who are not as fortunate as we are as we move through life. May God continue to bless you, and may God continue to bless the United States of America as well as our country, Bangladesh. God bless you. And I'd like to, at this time, present a certificate of special congressional recognition. This certificate of special congressional recognition is presented to the Federation of Bangladesh Associations in North America on the occasion of your 23rd National Convention. On behalf of the constituents of the 9th Congressional District, I salute your efforts to assisting Bangladesh Americans in unity and as you celebrate the achievements in this country. I present this to the appropriate person at this time.